Okay. Some of you might have seen my tutorial about putting together the fortress. Now I'm gonna build one. I've already started here. Got my fortress starter base. Now, if you're gonna use the supply wagons, I definitely recommend using the fortress starter one. It matches everything else, and it also gives you all the saplings you need and some other stuff. It's definitely one of the better equipped starter supply wagon bases. Now, I picked a rougher place to start. I've done this many times. I like to get instead of just your standard block, I like to get a little creative with it. Now, the plan is going to look a little something like this. Now, you can see this cleared out space here is going to be the town hall. I'm going to put the tavern down here. Residence. Probably my warehouse here. And then some couriers and restaurants. We get the barracks. Here's the supply wagon. You can see from the video earlier. That's the location of that. I'm going to do farming down here. Mining, forestry up here. Probably some more mining, forestry on the other side of the city. Just so the mines don't run into each other. Farming. And then I'm going to do the alternate, the monster university, and then the hospital. I was thinking about putting that right here. And I was going to do at least one bridge, probably two bridges. I'll probably put a bridge here and a bridge here. And I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do over here. There'll be another gate and a road here. And that's going to go out. And then I'm like a lighthouse down here. You know, the one mod pack, the fantasy style has a nice lighthouse. There's a boat mod, so I'm gonna have some boats, and I think I can even build a few ships with the colonists. I'm gonna flesh it out nicely, make it pretty cool. Fisher will be down here somewhere, and that's the plan. Now, all plans change, but we'll see how it holds up. I think it'll be pretty neat when it's done. Let's get this show on the road. Town hall's placed. Take a little nap. See who shows up first. Aubrey, that's our builder number 1. Davion I. Courtenay, that'll be builder number 2. These OGs, Cohen, I think, yeah, that's our first courier. These OG first 4 are always sentimental. I usually try and keep them alive more than anybody else. Mara C. Aspelin, I think she's the cook. That's the first 4. 2 builders, a courier, and a cook. Then from then on out, more housing, guards first. You can collect food. And you go from there. Aubrey gets to work first on her courier hut. Davion seems to be lagging behind a little bit. One thing that's a big help, especially if you're setting up in a forest like this, is to clear out all the trees and flatten the land. I've seen builders take as much time flattening and clearing land as it did to take them to actually build the building. So, especially early on when they're using stone and wooden tools, give them a hand. It will speed things up greatly. First thing I start on after the builders' huts is the warehouse. Having a courier delivering items to all your builders and picking stuff up, it makes this so much easier. Your couriers are your lifeblood, your veins and your arteries of the town. They make it work. You need plenty of them. You may have noticed when it rained there that Davion took off back towards his builder hut. They will not work in the rain or the snow. You might notice me running to Davion, running to that chest on the bottom right, running into the builder's hut and back and forth, constantly refilling. That's because Aubrey and Davion are building right now, and without the warehouses or couriers, I've got to do it all manually. So it's imperative to get that warehouse up as soon as possible and one courier building. And you'll notice that I never stop moving. I'm constantly chopping down trees, I'm grabbing stuff, I'm in that chest 100 times. I'm setting up new buildings for them to build in the future. I'm getting food. I'm lighting up the whole forest so no mobs are getting spawned, especially in this dark forest because they will spawn like crazy out here. As your colony grows, you'll notice it just starts to become a pretty smooth running machine if you have it set up right. You'll have to do less and less, and you can just more kick back and watch, or go explore the nether, or go off and do other stuff. Actually play Minecraft instead of watching your colony all the time. One definite key to getting to that point is to keep everybody busy. If they're sitting around doing nothing, or if you're out of buildings to build, or you're out of items, you're out of wood, or you're out of stone, they can't build, they don't work, and then things slow down. So you really want to even prep, get a lot of wood cut, get a lot of everything built up before you even place that town hall. Be ready. Stacks of wood, stacks of stone, get leather for the guards. Leather is a killer early because they want that leather armor or gold armor, and you're not getting them gold armor. So you need a lot of leather, so get some cows, get some sheep because you need a ton of wool, especially for this build. Later on, you're going to need hundreds and hundreds of wool. So be prepared, and it'll go better for you. I'm going to let this finish up by letting the town hall build, then it'll switch over to the tavern as it finishes up, and that's your first 4 buildings. That tavern, once it's built to level 1, you don't need to upgrade that for a long time. I typically let the colonists have their own babies and not waste resources on the tavern. And later on, you might need them in a pinch, especially if you get wiped out by barbarians and you need to fill in a few key spots. But other than that, the colonists usually progress in their skills fast enough where it's not that big of an issue. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice day, and part 3 will be out soon. The place is really going to be expanding.